Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Give me about 2 minutes and I'm going to talk about Plan B. And if you hear me out, I think it'll help you in your thought process about technical analysis and how valid they may or may not be and how you can use them when you're trading. Now, I'm going to read something to you because it really bothers me. And I remember reading the original tweet or quote when I first started trading crypto. Because I do have an extensive financial background. I used to trade currencies and stuff, but I am fairly new to crypto. Uh, but last year, Plan B has a stock to flow model, and he literally said that, and this is a quote, November 98K and December 135K. And he also said in his quote that said basically if Bitcoin doesn't hit 100,000 in December, then my stock to flow is off the rails. It will be invalidated and it is dead. And I remember reading that original quote thinking, wow, this man has some conviction. And I actually like that. I love it because I am that way. However, if you want me to follow you or listen to you and you make a statement like that about your product and your model, and when you do not even come close, not even come close to hitting that goal, then I'm going to listen to you and you said it's off the rails, it's invalidated, then it's dead. Well, you can't backtrack that with me. So I want you to keep that in mind. And here's why I'm making this video and why it bothers me so much. You know, I eat, drink, and sleep crypto. I really do. And I'm reading this. I don't know if you can see that, but that's um, a new YouTube that's coming out about Plan B. And what it says is Plan B, this model shows that Bitcoin will reach 100K this year. Guys, he said that in 2021. Now he's saying a year later that it's going to hit 100K. Well, he actually said that in his earlier quote, it was going to hit 135,000 last year. So a year later, now he's revised, and he's in the news. He's people interview him, and I just want to make it clear where I stand because, guys, that's how you get in trouble. The guy's an immensely intelligent guy. He came up with a stock to flow model, and quite frankly, it's useful. It is useful. But the part that bothers me is if uh, start following his stuff and following his conviction, you may start trading. So imagine if you were trading that last year and um, you were planning on Bitcoin, when it was at 60,000, 65,000, and you thought it was going to go 100 or 135,000, and you were only wanting to trade, say, till the end of the year because you needed that money or whatever. Well, you would be one of these people that buy high and sell low. And that's the problem with all technical analysis, uh, in my opinion. I use technical analysis, but guys, it doesn't work for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, or anything even close. I've never seen a model, and I don't think I ever will. I mean, I used to trade foreign currencies. I've watched broker after broker with some very high tech models. They do Elliott Wave and all kinds of stuff, and they sound immensely intelligent, but they can't tell you right now where something's going to go and where you should park your money. They don't do it. So when you see a guy like Plan B using any technical analysis, guys, 100% of all technical analysis is hindsight. It can't tell you the future. But now, in my opinion, the best way to trade is to trade the adoption of Bitcoin, right? When you trade the big picture, You trade the the what's going on in the market at that particular time and what you expect in the future. You trade the fundamentals of a crypto. Does it have utility? Does it serve a purpose? Does it solve a problem? Is it going to be around in 10 years? Now, there are no guarantees, but if you follow the adoption of Bitcoin, that's going to be your best bet. Because, in my opinion, if Bitcoin doesn't make it, probably the rest of the cryptos are going to struggle, or it's not going to be the asset class that we think it is. I really believe in Web3, the metaverse, all that stuff. I don't think it's around the corner. It's going to take a long time, and when I say long time, 2, 3, 5, 10 years to really build out and be something. It's extremely early, which, hey, that's the good news, because I truly believe that it is the future and it's going to get here. And so when you pick out a very good project, uh, very good token that has long-term merit and that is probably going to be around a long time, it's like buying Tesla in the early days or buying AT&T or Coca-Cola 30, 40 years ago. I truly believe that. But there's not a technical analysis guy out there that can tell you or will tell you realistically where Bitcoin is going to be in, say, 3 months from now. Just can't do it. Now, here's my opinion. Like I said, I always like everybody to know where I stand. I think Plan B is right this year. I really do. But look, that's my personal opinion, and I want you to learn to think for yourself, guys. I want you to be able to, bring in the information and think for yourself. I have no doubt in my personal mind that Bitcoin's going to take out its old highs, and there's a good chance that it makes a run to 100 by the end of the year. My only concern in crypto and Bitcoin whatsoever is the whole market, and I mean the whole world market, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, art, everything. I'm concerned about a major, major crash. But until that happens, in my opinion, there is no better place to park your money than Bitcoin. And if everything doesn't crash, we're going to take out the old highs. I have no doubt. And here's why. Now, follow me. The technical analysis can tell you anything it wants. That's fine. It's a good indication sometime where the tops and bottoms. But quite frankly, I can see it without even looking at any technical data. You just show me a chart and I can find the top and bottom and the pressure points and all that. It's really simple. And that's all the information you need. But here's the deal. Adoption. Guys, every day, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Nike, JP Morgan, they're all into the metaverse. The ETFs are coming out. The pension funds are begging to get into Bitcoin. They just can't because of the regulation. And they're scared, and it's way too big of an ordeal for them to put real money into Bitcoin and crypto. But once this regulation is said and done and they know what the rules are, you're going to see mass adoption. Even more so. I mean, the war that just went on this week, wow, that really was a beacon to the world of just how important Bitcoin really is. Well, anyway, guys, I got off track a little bit. I just wanted to let you know where I stand about Plan B, because I don't like anyone to follow people and think that technical analysis works, because realistically, unless you eat, drink, and sleep technical analysis and really know how to use it and day trade, it doesn't work. 2, 3 months from now, there is no system. I wish it was that simple, guys. We'd just all buy us the stock to flow model and trade and get rich and retire in a year or two. It'd be that simple. But technical analysis is hindsight. So that's it. And that's why they sound so smart, because they got the chart and then they go back and they mark it up with all their marks, and they count the waves, or they tell you this happened, this happened. See, if you would have done this, look what it told me. Well, I don't recall when I was listening to them or looking at the chart, them telling me at that point, hey, buy right here. And that's why when you see me trade, I'm very, very clear of my thought process. And the real reason I do it is, look, what we say is documentation, and history is going to make a fool out of a lot of us, and it's going to make other people look like they know what they're talking about. And so everything that I say with conviction, and I tell you why. And hey, if I'm wrong, that's part of the game. But that is so matter of fact about his particular um, model. You know, he came out and said basically, if it doesn't go to 98,000 and then 135,000 in November and December 2021, it's dead, and my model is off the rails. It's invalidated. So if you make something that stern with me, I'm going to listen to you at that quote. So that's all I wanted to bring to your attention. I don't like to rag on people. I don't like to be negative. But guys, one thing you know about Uncle Ray, I'm always going to at least advise you about your money, uh, like it's my money. And I shouldn't say advise because this is not advice. It is just financial opinion. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Please hit the like button. Uh, Subscribe, mash that bell so you get everything as fast as possible, because I do a lot of trades, especially swing trades. And if you have any interest in trading, go to my playlist, look at my trades, follow along, and you can, like I said before, it's documented. You can tell if I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Please leave your comments in the comment section, and we'll get to it. Take care.